Welcome back to another episode of Jason Markk Sneaker Care 101. I'm your sneaker care technician, Elwood, and today I'm going to show you how to clean the brand new Nike React Infinity Run. Nike's newest running shoe, the React Infinity Run, is designed to reduce running-related injuries and keep you running while training for a half marathon. The Nike React foam is super springy and it lasts long. The shoe also has a wider base for more stability and cushion. The upper is constructed with the newest Flyknit technology, so there's 3 layers of breathable mesh. As you can see, when running outdoors, shoes can get really dirty. So we want to show you how to keep them clean and maintain them to be in good condition. So here's what you'll need: a clean bowl of water, some microfiber towels, the standard brush, a premium brush, and our premium solution. So first things first, we want to take out the laces and the insole, mainly because we want to get in between the parts here that are really dirty, and we don't want the insole to get wet too. As you can see, now that we took out the laces, you can see any hidden dirt here, so that allows us to clean this portion of the shoe. And next, we're going to take out the insoles because we're going to get the shoes wet inside and out, so it's good to make sure these are not in the shoe. Next, we're going to go dry brush the shoes. I like to use the standard brush when dry brushing the undersoles and the midsoles. As you can see, some of the dirt is kind of caked on here, so using the abrasive bristles on here will definitely take them out. And go ahead and start on the midsoles. A lot of the dirt tends to stay here too, so then make sure you're getting in between the little holes. As you can see, we got rid of a lot of the loose debris that was stuck in here. You don't want to rearrange the dirt when you get these wet when you're cleaning it, so it's good that we take out any loose dirt. The bulk of the dirt is gone, so we don't have to worry about that later on when we're cleaning it. And just make sure everything is clean and there's no little dirt clumps stuck in here. Next, we're going to dry brush the uppers. Like we did earlier with the undersoles and the midsole, we just want to get any loose dirt that's stuck here. Since the Flyknit is a premium material, we want to use the premium brush when dry brushing the shoe and also cleaning it with the water and solution. For this, just take out any loose debris that may be stuck. You just don't want to rearrange the dirt when you're cleaning these. I like to put my hands inside the shoe and lift up any parts where it's creasing or as you can see, there's a lot of dirt stuck there. So I like to lift it up with my fingers when I clean the shoes. All right, and then take your microfiber towel and make sure your workstation is clean again. All right, and now we can get started to cleaning these for real. So we're going to get started on the midsoles. You don't have to scrub the undersoles all the time, especially if you're running every day, but to dry brush out any loose dirt, that's essential to keeping them maintained. For the midsoles, we're going to use the standard brush and the solution. So go ahead and dip your brush in a bowl of water and pour some solution directly on top. Shake it out, dip it again in the bowl of water, and start scrubbing. Since the React midsole has a lot of little grooves and crevices in the midsole, make sure you're scrubbing in a circular motion just to make sure you're getting in between these little spots. With dirty shoes, I like to dip the brush in a bowl of water just to make sure it's really clean. And if you need to apply more solution, you can always do that too. All right, then go ahead and wipe this down. All right, make sure everything's clean. All right, next we're going to move on to the back part of the shoe. Reapply the solution, dip it in the bowl of water. Make sure to concentrate on the areas that are getting dirty the most, mainly the heel of the shoe since you're always striking when you're running. Like I mentioned, be mindful of the grooves within the midsoles. It's okay if the solution gets on top of the Flyknit material. We're going to clean that later on. All right, make sure everything's clean. Then we can get started on the uppers. For the uppers, since it's a delicate material, we're going to use the premium brush. For this type of fly knit, they have 3 layers of breathable mesh, so then this fly knit is really tight. So make sure when you're scrubbing it, you're getting really deep into the material to make sure you're lifting off the dirt. So dip the premium brush in a bowl of water, add some solution, start scrubbing. For this one, you can get it really wet, so you can apply as much water and solution as you want, just to make sure you're ensuring that you're putting a lot of solution and water in the shoes. And any problem areas that I mentioned before, like where it tends to crease or there's a lot of contact with dirt, make sure when your hands are inside the shoe, you push up against the material, then scrub it. We're trying to make sure the dirt lifts off from the material since it's kind of woven in between the fly knit. Especially around this part right here, it tends to get really dirty, so make sure you're scrubbing that area too. You don't have to dry the shoe as you go. You just want to make sure the whole material is fully saturated with water and solution. And we're basically just lifting off the dirt. And you want to make sure there's a lot of foam action going on too. It helps lift up the dirt too. And it's okay if it gets dirty because we have a ton of microfiber towels. It's best to use microfiber towels when you clean this type of material because normal towels won't absorb as much moisture than microfiber towels do. So it's good to have a few on hand. Right now we're going to wipe down all the solution and foam with our microfiber towel. Try to get as much solution and water onto the towel as possible. You can squeeze the material and it's safe to do. So now that we wiped down the uppers, there is some leftover solution stuck in this fly knit material since it is absorbent. So we're going to have to rinse out the leftover solution. What you'll need is a clean bowl of water and a clean premium brush. And go ahead and dip the premium brush in the bowl of water and start scrubbing with just the water itself. Make sure you use a lot of water with this process in order to tell whether there's still solution left here or not. You can kind of feel it on your fingers. And make sure you're scrubbing in a circular motion to agitate the solution. As you can see, if there is some leftover solution, some bubbles would start to form, but I don't see any right now, but maybe later on. But make sure you're using a lot of water. This is also why we removed the insole too, because right now the inside of the shoe is really wet, so you don't want to get the insole wet too. And water is pretty harmless to this material too, so it's okay if you douse it in water. So now that it's nice and clean, you want to take a clean microfiber towel and go ahead and dry up this upper. You really want to squeeze the material to absorb as much water as you can on the microfiber towel. And think of it as like you're scrubbing the shoe, but with the towel. That really helps absorb all the water. Drying the shoes is just as important as cleaning it too, so you want to make sure you're doing a thorough job of making sure everything's evenly dry. Now there is some water still inside the shoe, so I'm going to take a microfiber towel and put it inside the shoe so it could absorb any leftover water sitting in there. And at this stage too, I like to squeeze the shoe from the inside so you're absorbing as much water and squeezing out any excess. It's kind of like wringing out a towel. And squeeze it from the top part too. And if your microfiber towel gets too saturated with water, just get a new one. And then repeat the process until it should be dry. Now that we've taken out as much water as we can, we're going to let these air dry, but make sure there's no saturated spots full of water. So now that the shoes are air drying, we're going to go ahead and clean up the laces. It's a really quick clean. All you need is your clean bowl of water and the laces. Go ahead and dip the laces in a bowl of water. Make sure it's fully saturated. And then we're going to take the solution and put the laces in our hands. Kind of pour a few drops of solution onto your hands. And then start rubbing your hands like you're washing it. Kind of birdman hand rub. Rub it in a circle. Make sure you're getting every part of the lace too. Squeeze it out. This is a really quick and effective way on cleaning your laces, and it's really easy. And once you think you've done a good job, go ahead and dip it back into the bowl of water. Kind of rinse it in there, making sure there's no leftover solution. And then get a clean microfiber towel. Squeeze out any water or solution. Then take the laces and the microfiber towel and kind of wring it through. Do it one more time in a different part of the towel. And then we're going to let these air dry with the shoes as well. Now that the shoes are fully air dried, I went ahead and laced them up and threw the insoles back into the shoe. And as you can see, the shoes are nice and clean and ready for more miles. What I like to do after cleaning a shoe like this is using our Markk Repel. This is great for repelling against any liquids or stains, especially for a shoe like this where it's all white and pretty absorbent to liquids. And also using our Moso inserts. These are good at eliminating any moisture or odors that are in the shoe. And all you have to do is just pop them in after you're done wearing them and they should be good to go. Thank you for watching this episode of Jason Markk Sneaker Care 101. I'm your sneaker care technician, Elwood. And if you thought this video was helpful, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And let us know what you want to clean in the next video. Hey, the Nike LA Half Marathon is right around the corner, and we're doing a giveaway for free registration codes. To enter, all you have to do is subscribe to our channel, like this video, and leave a comment below on why you want to join the marathon.